Now, it doesn't mean you should jump in immediately, it hits 10 or 6 or 7 and buy immediately. That's not what this means. What this simply means is this is where you start asking yourself, is there any point of interest right here that price could mitigate and reverse and continue to the upside? If the answer is yes, great. Now mark that zone. And all you want to see from that position is you want to see a break of structure on the higher time frame, whether it's 4 hour or daily. If you see that, then you need to be looking for buy opportunities from that position. Is it making
Oh,
sense?
yeah. Yes, sir.
Awesome. So now let's go back to the chart. Remember the dates we talked about previously on what date is that?
11 March, 11 March 2025.
Awesome. 11th March 2025. So let's get to 11th March. Now, if you look at the chart right here, 11th March 2025. Now, this is 10th of March 2025. Can you see what happened during that period?
Price came down to liquidity, internal range liquidity, created a
Exactly.
new low.
Price came to the downside during that period. And even if you didn't even know technical analysis, and when you just looked at that fear and greed and you saw that it was really, really low, and you just bought in at that price, you would have bought Bitcoin at around 76,000. And all price did around that period was consolidation, run on liquidity, and boom, went straight to the upside. This is even without having any technical knowledge, just buying because the market is cheap, buying because everyone is fearful, doing the opposite of the herd, and not doing what every single person is doing. Every single person around this position are going to be selling, but then you are buying to follow that continuation trend. And right here again, we are already at a massive extreme discount. Sorry, extreme fear. So that is already showing you this is a key level where you need to stay locked in and look for break of structure on the 4 hour. If you see that, you need to be looking for buy opportunities because this is literally your last bet on Bitcoin for the rest of 2025. Until next year, this could be the cheapest you could get price, the cheapest you can get in on Bitcoin for the rest of 2025. So
That do you notice there was a high that Bitcoin broke and did not come back for a retest?
let me see. You mean this high?
Yes.
Yeah, it's possible for price to come back to that high, but what I don't want to do is to try to predict that price will come back here, seeing that there's already an inefficiency or this imbalance that is here and this small one here. Price can literally dip into this imbalance and use that as an excuse to reverse and not tap this high. That is why I'm
Mm.
not really banking too much on this high being retested. I'm more interested in the imbalance because once we rebalance using the imbalance, we could literally rally. That was why this is a typical example. And I missed this trade and it was really very hurtful. You can see that here, we broke a daily structure here. No, not
Yes.
so. This is the overall daily high. And I wanted to see price come back and retest on that high right here. This is the overall high. This is the overall low. And look at how many pips away from that position. It didn't even, it was literally 1 or 2 pips away from that area. But because there was an imbalance, it literally just used the imbalance and reversed on me. And I missed the trade. I missed the entire move. So that's part of why I usually wouldn't recommend focusing too much on that high because the high can still work.